In this video, we are going to solve a couple more equations related to this absolute value equation. So again, if you have absolute value of x minus m equals to d, x is a variable, m is a constant, d is a constant, so that is equals to x minus m equals to d in line 1. So what we did was we just removed the absolute value symbol. That's it. And then the second line, which is a second equation, you have to do x minus m equals to negative d. You remove the absolute value symbol and then make the other side negative. All right, so we already solved two equations in the previous video. Let's do a couple more in this video. So the first one that I would like to do is, I would like to do, let's say negative 6 plus 2x equals to 18. So that breaks down into two equations. The first one is negative 6 plus 2x equals to 18. The other one is negative 6x, no, not negative 6x, negative 6 plus 2x equals to negative 18. And then you solve this. So this is 2x equals to 18 plus 6. You move the negative to the other side. That becomes positive, or you add 6 on both sides. So we have 2x equals to 24. And then you divide both sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is x. 24 divided by 2 is equals to 12. So this is my first solution. And then the other one, we have negative 6. Negative 6 plus 2x equals to negative 18. So we have 2x equals to negative 18 plus 6. So that is equals to negative 12. So negative 12, and then you divide both sides by 2. X is equals to negative 6. And then when they ask you to graph the answer on a number line, so this is what you have to do. I will just put a 0 right in the middle. And then this is a negative 6. This is a 12. And then put a dot on top of negative 6. Put a dot on top of 12. So that's how you solve it. So let's check our work. So let's check. So the first one is x equals to 12, right? So we have absolute value, negative 6 plus 2 times 12 equals to 18. And then this is negative 6 plus 24 equals to 18. 24 minus 6 is equals to 18. So absolute value of 18 is equals to 18. So the first x equals to 12 is correct. How about x equals to negative 6? Then we have negative 6 plus 2 times negative 6 equals to 18. Then this is a negative 6 minus 12 equals to 18. Then negative 6 minus 12 is negative 18 equals to 18. So when you take the absolute value of negative, that becomes positive. So 18 equals to 18. So we know this is correct. Okay, so the next one, I would like to give you a special case. So let's do the special case in this color. So we have absolute value of 3x plus 8 equals to negative 2. Now, if you just apply the definition I gave you on the left, you will just do this, right? But 3x plus 8 equals to negative 2, and 3x plus 8 equals to negative 2. But is this correct? Can you read the question one more time? The given equation. Absolute value. I should do this. 3x plus 8 in absolute value is equals to negative. Can the result of absolute value be negative? Think about it. The answer is no, right? So this is actually incorrect. You don't need to do this at all, because the absolute value of any number is not going to equal to negative, right? So the absolute value of 3x plus 8 is either equals to 0 or positive. 0 or positive, no negative. So when that happens, then the 3x plus 8 equals to negative 2 has no solution. That's your answer, no solution. This equation cannot be solved. Okay, so that is a pretty special case. Most people will just go ahead and solve it, right? Okay, next one, we have the absolute value of negative 3x plus 1 equals to 0. This one has solution, right? Because the absolute value of any number can be 0. The absolute value of 0 is equals to 0, right? So first of all, we have negative 3x plus 1 equals to 0 if you go by the definition. And then negative 3x plus 1 is equals to negative 0. Yes, you never heard about that before. Negative 0 is just equals to 0. So therefore, we have two identical equations. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Solve the equations for me. Subtract 1 on both sides. And then divide negative 3 on both sides. So we have x equals to 1/3. One answer only. So let's check. When x is equals to 1/3, we have negative 3 times 1/3 plus 1 equals to 0. So we end up with absolute value negative 1 plus 1 equals to 0. That is absolutely correct. If you have to graph this, then you can draw a line like that. And then just 0, 1/3, and then there is only one dot. Okay, so let me give you another one. How about this? We have negative 4x minus 9 equals to negative 10. What's the answer? You should be able to tell in one second. The answer is no solution, right? So the answer is no solution because absolute value of any number never give you negative. The absolute value of positive is positive. The absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of negative is just a negative. So this number has no solution. What if you do this? Negative 4x minus 9 equals to negative 10. Negative 4x minus 9 equals to negative 10. What if you do this? Okay, if you don't believe me, let's solve this. So this one we have what? We have a negative 4x and then negative 10 plus 9. Add 9 on both sides. Negative 10 plus 9 is equals to negative 1. And then divide both sides by 4. You have a 1/4. This one negative 4x minus 9 equals to 10. And then negative 4x is equals to 10 plus 9. And then x is equals to negative 19/4. Okay, let's check. So we have absolute value negative 4 times 1/4 minus 9 equals to negative 10. So this is a negative 1 minus 9 equals to negative 10. So you have absolute value of negative 10 equals to negative 10. So this is false already. That is not true. And then absolute value negative 4 times negative 19/4 minus 9 equals to negative 10. So you have the negative got cancelled. 19 minus 9 equals to negative 10. Absolute value of 10 equals to negative 10. This is also false. So basically, if you go this way, your answer is completely wrong. You are not going to get a single point for your work. Alright, so that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful, let me know in the comment below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate for your help and support. See you all in the next one. Signing off for now.